Good morning, members of Brownsville YouTube channel. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. And as promised, I'm going to show you the concoction I put together for a natural antibiotic. One of the main ingredients is ginger. What you could do is you see that little nub sticking up. I would probably pull that piece off, clear off the outer skin, chop it in small pieces, put it into your pesto or your grinding or in a regular bowl. If you don't have, put in a regular bowl. I also put in Pour d'Arco bark. I'll put the name right here, Pour d'Arco bark. And get the best honey that you can actually find. The store-bought honeys, the popular name brand honeys, you might want to stay away from those because they have a lot of sugar and a lot of other ingredients. Get the ones that just say pure honey, or you could get the ones from locally grown beekeepers. Locally processed honey would be the best, or Mucuna honey, I'm told. Mucuna or locally collected honey is better for this application. And you get a spoon here. Very fine baby spoon. Instead of using measuring cups, I mean, it doesn't have to be that accurate. You're gonna need to use a tablespoon, not this teaspoon, a tablespoon of honey. A tablespoon of honey. You're gonna put that inside your bowl. You're gonna get a quarter or a half of teaspoon, if I'm not mistaken. And these don't have to be totally accurate. They don't. A teaspoon or a tablespoon, not a teaspoon, like a quarter, like the very tip of a teaspoon of the Pour d'Arco, put it in there. And your little finger of ginger. Chop it up really well, chop it up really well, chop it up really well, chop it up really well. And you're gonna have maybe the equivalent of 2 now teaspoons of antiviral medication. And every time you do this, or every time you are going to take the antiviral medicine, is when you should make it. Don't make it prior. You want it at its most potent strength. All right. So you mix it all together. You take a teaspoon. Go about your business. You can have a little bit of water with it. Small amount of water. Don't water it down. The ginger particles, because it's going to be fresh and it's going to have little threads in it. You don't have to swallow the entire ginger. Just chew it as much as you want, and then spit out the threads. But as long as you get the juices and the nutrients from that ginger, and along with the other ingredients, you're going to see what I mean. It's going to do what it needs to do. If you want to make sure it's working, twice a day, I would suggest. I'm not, this is what I would have done. This is what I do. I did it that one time because I was on the tail end of the viral infection. Once I did it that one time, the next couple hours gradually just felt better. That's just me. Other people may need a longer time building up that or taking down that viral infection. Now, had I have started this last Saturday night when I started feeling the problems, had I have taken the antiviral treatment as soon as I felt the oncoming of my sinus infection, I believe I may have had to take this that evening, the next morning, and perhaps later on in that afternoon, and it may have knocked it out. I don't get sick often. Most of the times, if I do get sick, I'm dealing with sinus or flu-like symptoms, but that's about it. But that is my recipe for an antiviral medication, for antibiotics. You already know probiotics, and if you don't, we'll make a video on that one. But this is what I've done for antibiotics that may help somebody else. Instead of rushing to the doctor and getting one of those big old crazy horse pills, who knows what's in it. You can take natural antibiotics, all right? So I'm not saying don't go to the doctor. I'm not saying avoid the doctor. I'm not saying none of that. I'm telling you what Bud Brownsville does, and I'm giving you the reasons why. There are natural things that you can do to help your body heal and prevent diseases and recover from illnesses, prevent illnesses naturally. When you go to the doctors, they'll give you pharmaceuticals that contain a lot more things in it that have a lot more side effects. Are there side effects from the natural antibiotics? They're much smaller. Look them up. Look up ginger and the negative health effects of ginger. Look up honey and the negative effects of honey. Look up poor diarco bark and the negative effects of, and then you'll see what side effects. You may be allergic to one of these things. You might have a negative reaction to it. You're not putting it on the skin, you're putting it internally, but look these things up. The benefits outweigh the bad, as opposed to getting some pharmaceutical candy. All right. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for watching. And if you watch this video this long, if you need my assistance, you have a question, you have a video that you've watched in the past that you have questions on, or you have a video suggestion that I should make, text me or comment on this video, because no one else sees this except the members. Let me know what you would like to see. Let me know what you would like me to cover. I get texts every day, almost all day, from individuals that watch my older videos. My number's up there, it's public. They watch my older videos, and they reach out to me for a consultation. They reach out to me for information. And everyone that reaches out to me, I touch back, whether it be an email or a direct text. So you guys, you're my members. You may have an issue or concern. I now prefer to be texting you back and commenting and answering your questions directly, as opposed to somebody is just reaching out to me. So those people I'm still going to give some attention to, but the lengthiness of the response is not going to be as lengthy as when I'm responding to you. So your code is going to be WISER. Right here, WISER. When you text me, I may not recognize the number because you may not call me as often, but you can text me and say, this is, Bobby, one of your members, and use the code WISER, and I will respond to you, of course, like I respond to everybody else. I may respond sooner, and I will, and put WISER in the comment section. Well, that's if you email me. If you email me, put WISER in the comment section, and I will respond quicker to you via email. If it's a text, I got to go through the text to find the message, but this is for my members. I gotta be more creative to find more things to help out my members, because I do appreciate you taking the opportunity to become a member, or taking out the opportunity, taking out the time to be a member, and for your financial gift to become a member. It's not overlooked. I appreciate the help, and I appreciate you showing me the support. So I got to return it. All right. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget WISER. And I'll see you in the next video, which will be shortly.